Parker Gentry Award is an award that honors two incredible biologists, Ted Parker and Al Gentry. Ted Parker was an expert on birds, Al Gentry was an expert on plants. They were part of a team of 4 that were experts in their field. These 4 people could be dropped into the middle of nowhere and very quickly give you an assessment of why that place is special.
Ted Parker was an absolutely unique individual. He had a lifelong passion for birds.
He was unbelievable with birds, and a big part of that was focus. It was almost all that he thought about.
Even as an undergraduate at University of Arizona, Ted began to experiment with audio recording of birds, way ahead of, almost everyone else.
The clear whistled song of the undulated tinamou is a characteristic early morning sound of river edge or low-lying forest.
He showed people that working in the field and assembling good data sets about what was in a given area in the neotropics, which is some of the richest avifaunas on the planet, was actually possible, but also to be able to do it by ear. Because a lot of times in tropical forest, you're not going to see the individual species, but you will definitely hear them.
Basically, Ted heard a bird once and he remembered it forever.
He was just extraordinarily generous with everyone. And he motivated them to go after their own passions and then to use their passion to do something for conservation.
Gentry was one of the first members of the Rapid Inventory team at Conservation International. He had a long list of places that he still hadn't gotten to, places that he thought, this place is going to be really special. It needs to be protected.
That was what Al was about. That's how you make discoveries. You can't just trudge around the footsteps of other people. You got to make your own footsteps.
It was just incredible, the amount of work that he did and the variety of work that he did. He wrote the best field guide to Amazonian plants. He floated the most hypotheses. He collected the most data.
Al was very meticulous about making sure that the taxonomy in his studies, his inventories, was dead on.
And it was this kind of detail in the Rapid Inventory reports that made Gentry's contribution such an inspiration to people. It wasn't just a list of plant species. It was full of this sense of wonder and discovery and the importance of the places that they were visiting.
He was a mentor to many, many, many people. And he did that over and over again. And as I say, he did it all over the world. He certainly did it a lot in Latin America.
Gentry's impact was huge and it's lasting. I'm writing a paper right now that tests a hypothesis that Gentry published in 1990. People are still using his papers, still using the specimens that he brought back from the field, still using the photographs that he took in the field, and the ideas that he floated about tropical plant communities. For biologists of my generation, the plane crash that killed Ted and Al was one of those events that really marks you. We remember where we were when it happened.
They lost two of the greatest neotropical scientists on that day. It was really, really an enormous blow.
These people were incredible. This is a legacy that we as a museum want to honor forever.
The first award was given out in 1996, and there has been an award every single year since then when we can all remember Ted and Al.
And it is given every year to folks who are doing something really important to conserve biological diversity, natural heritage. But the most important thing is that they are doing work on the ground and that it could be a model for other people. This award came together at the Field Museum because of the generosity of an anonymous donor. And I think as a museum that thinks about the past, is focused on the present and wants to change the future, this is exactly the sort of award we want to be giving out. And the legacies of Ted and Al are incredible. And to be able to celebrate that every year and at the same time focus on a new individual who's doing something amazing is really powerful.